Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the glamorous smiles of celebrities? Can love truly survive when shadows from the past suddenly come to light? And most importantly, what happens when a secret, carefully buried for years, threatens to shake one of the most admired couples in the entertainment world? Today, on Magazine News and Gossip, we bring you a story that has captured international attention: the shocking revelations of Sara Blooma's ex-husband and how his words are shaking the very foundation of her relationship with Yaman. Dear friends, welcome once again to our channel. As always, we're here to keep you updated with the most intense, surprising, and emotional news from the world of fame and romance. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, activate the notification bell, and share our videos with your loved ones. Your comments and opinions mean the world to us, and we always look forward to reading them. Now, let's dive into today's explosive story. From the very beginning, the love story between Yaman and Sara Bluma has been surrounded by whispers, speculations, and a touch of mystery. Fans around the globe admired their chemistry and believed their relationship to be the definition of perfection. But what no one expected was the sudden intrusion of a figure from Sara's past, her ex-husband. His decision to speak publicly and reveal secrets about their past together has turned what seemed like a beautiful romance into a storm of doubt and speculation. His words were simple but powerful: "You need to know everything." With that declaration, he opened the doors to a flood of questions and suspicions. What exactly was Sara hiding? How much of her past had she shared with Can? And more importantly, why was her ex choosing this particular moment to break the silence? As the news spread like wildfire across social media, fans who once celebrated Sara and Can's love story began to ask themselves whether things were really as perfect as they appeared. Suddenly, the flawless image of the couple started to crack, and whispers of betrayal, hidden truths, and unfinished business grew louder. In an exclusive interview, Sara's ex-husband didn't hold back. He stated, "Sara never told me everything about her life, and I believe Yaman deserves to know the truth." These words echoed across media outlets, igniting a frenzy of speculation and casting a dark shadow over Sara's otherwise spotless public image. For years, Sara had cultivated a reputation for elegance, transparency, and authenticity. But now, with each new detail her ex revealed, her carefully built image was at risk. According to him, their marriage had been far more complicated than the public ever knew, filled with unspoken truths and unresolved tensions. The shadows of the past, it seemed, were not ready to fade away. While the media dissected every word and fans debated online, Sara found herself cornered. She chose silence, avoiding direct confrontation, hoping that by not fueling the flames, the storm would eventually pass. Yet, her silence only deepened the mystery. In public appearances, her distant demeanor and tense expressions did not go unnoticed. For a woman who had once been so open, her sudden withdrawal only raised more questions. Meanwhile, Yaman, always private about his personal life, faced one of the greatest challenges of his career and his heart. Known for his composure and strength, he now appeared troubled. Could it be that the foundation of his relationship with Sara was built on half-truths? Was the woman he loved hiding an entire side of herself from him? Fans, who once saw Can as the epitome of the perfect partner, began to wonder if even he could withstand this emotional storm. His loyalty was tested in ways no one could have imagined. Despite his efforts to stay calm and distant from the rumors, the cracks were becoming visible. Sara's ex-husband, however, was far from finished. In subsequent interviews, he provided even more intimate details about their time together, painting a picture of mistrust, secrecy, and misunderstandings. He He spoke of moments when Sara refused to share crucial parts of her life, calling it one of the main reasons their marriage ended. "You can't build a relationship on lies," he declared, his words echoing like a dagger aimed straight at Sara's current relationship with Can. For the media, this was the perfect storm. Every new revelation became a headline, every hesitation from Sara a scandal, every silence from Can an opportunity for speculation. The glamorous couple, once considered untouchable, now appeared fragile, vulnerable, and human. Even though Sara tried to downplay her ex-husband's statements, the damage was done. The public was divided. Some defended Sara, arguing that everyone has a past and that love should be strong enough to overcome it. Others, however, demanded answers, insisting that Can deserved to know the whole truth. The uncertainty grew. Was Sara truly the woman Can thought he knew? Or was there a hidden version of her, shaped by secrets she was unwilling to share? Slowly, the image of the perfect couple began to crumble. At one point, Can decided to speak briefly to the media. "What we share is what matters, and I trust her," he said firmly. But even his words failed to calm the storm. Instead of silencing doubts, they fueled even more curiosity. Could trust really survive in the face of so many unanswered questions? On social media, the division among fans was intense. Some stood firmly by Can and Sara, defending their love against all odds. Others, however, sided with the ex-husband's narrative, claiming that the truth always finds a way to surface. Sara, caught between her silence and the mounting pressure, seemed increasingly fragile. Her fans, once unwavering in their support, now felt betrayed and uncertain. For the first time, they began to wonder, had they ever truly known the real Sara Bluma? Weeks went by, filled with emotional highs and crushing lows. Sara tried to focus on her career, but every public appearance was overshadowed by the echoes of her ex's words. Each time she and Can were seen together, the silence between them seemed heavier, their smiles less spontaneous. Doubt lingered in the air like a storm cloud that refused to dissipate. Eventually, the couple realized they could no longer avoid the conversation. Away from cameras, microphones, and the glare of public opinion, Can and Sara sat down to talk openly. For hours, they shared their fears, their doubts, and their truths. The discussion was painful, but it was necessary. They both understood that love cannot thrive in the dark. It needs light, even when that light reveals scars. Though the tension remained, this private confrontation became their first step toward healing. They knew that rebuilding trust would not be easy, but they were determined to try. Whether they would succeed, only time could tell. One thing is certain, the relationship between Yaman and Sara Bluma will never be the same again. The ghosts of the past have left their mark, and the world will be watching closely to see if love can truly overcome betrayal, silence, and doubt. So, dear viewers of Magazine News and Gossip, we leave you with this question. Will Can and Sara's love survive the storm? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of the most admired couples of our time? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Your opinion matters more than you know. And as always, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, like this video, share it, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest updates. Until next time, stay safe and stay tuned.